That reminds me of when I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I remember something really interesting about it, slash weird, but very interesting. The show, like I said way back in the day, the first 10 episodes of the show are very introductory. Like, it's a lot of welcome to the universe, meet the characters, here's their general beast with each other, and then, like, in the most simple way I could put it, episode 11 hits, and then off to the races until episode 154 or whatever. And it's amazing. Like, there is an episode where it kicks off, and I couldn't tell you which one it is off the top of my head. But, like, the first 10 episodes are extremely introductory. It's just a character trying to accomplish one thing. It's just Yusei wants to go fight his friend Jack because Jack was a dick and stole Yusei's best card, and now Yusei's like, give it back, bitch. And that's basically what the first few episodes are about. Then he gets thrown in jail, then he gets out of jail, then he meets the children, and then he gets wrapped up in this, which is, by the way, the most amazing thing, 5D starts with a tournament arc. One of the first major events of the 5D show is a tournament. I forget what it's called, the something cup. But it's literally the first big thing that happens in the anime. And this cup basically throws into effect everything that's going to happen for the rest of it. So I guess in essence, the cup itself is the big thing. You know, once we're past all the character introductions and meeting everyone very briefly, the cup, everything that happens in the cup is very important for everything that's going to happen in the next 120 episodes or whatever at that point. So, yeah, and then after the cup, fucking insane. The Dark Signers show up, and the show becomes incredibly amazing. Like, it was already you know, fun because the duels are so much fun to watch. Card games on motorcycles. It's a concept that sounds so stupid, yet I remember when I started watching the show, I was like, I knew about that. Obviously, I'm like, I hope that a majority of the show still relies on the good old-fashioned standing duels. You know, you hear me there and let's play cards. But after like the first like 2 or 3 writing duels, I don't know, it took a few. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Writing duels all the way. And like grand majority of the duels in the show are writing duels, and I'm so happy about that because they are incredibly entertaining to watch. The big season finales are writing duels. You know, the big important events in the story are writing duels. The final duel in the show is a writing duel. And so it's like, yeah, writing duels all the way. They're fucking phenomenal. So, it's like, I didn't watch Zexal because, like, I was not interested at all based on what people said. But when I heard about Arc 5, I'm like, maybe it's good. So I started watching Arc 5, and holy shit, it's terrible. There have been 100 episodes or something since then. I don't know. There have been a lot of episodes of it since because I literally started watching it shortly after it actually premiered. Like, when I started watching it, there were only 5 episodes out. I didn't even watch the episodes that were out, and I was done with it. The issue that it had to introduce a new way of dueling for the cartoon, and it did something called Carnival Duels. And they're just not fun to watch. They're just so... Basically, there's an arena, like a big stadium, that the 2 duelists can freely run around in and duel each other that way. They can summon their monsters and send their monsters at each other in the arena, and in the arena there are like special holographic cards just floating around, and they pick them up, and these cards give them special abilities for their specific turns. It's very fucking weird. And the issue is that there's a card that allows your monster to dodge an enemy attack. So if you pick it up, the way they did it is like this. Bad guy's like, monster, attack good guy's monster. And the monster's like, okay, and then it charges over. And the good guy, YuGiOh, is like, oh shit. He turns around, he sees a card, he jumps over to it, grabs it, dodge! And they do that a lot. And I hate it every time they do it. They did it like, I think 3 or 4 times in the first duel. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? It's just like, it's making... I feel like they use it to make the duels last longer than they should.
Yeah.
Because they can just... Whenever the duelist or whenever the writers or the duel decides that it needs to be longer, they'll just randomly grab a dodge card and, oh, the attack was ineffective. At least in the other games, in the other shows, there was explanation and valid reasons as to why an attack wouldn't go through. They had their trap cards, their magic cards, they had their effects, they had crazy shit going on. And here it's just, oh, I'll take this dodge card and now your attack is ineffective. And it's like, really? And just everything about the original, the Carnival Duel, the first one that was introduced. Not to mention, YuGiOh's deck sucks. So it's just like, I hated it. His deck is made of like pink elephants and circus animals. Because he wants to be a top performer like his father. Like the Carnival Duels are like, it's a spectacle. And people love the Carnival Duelists because of how fancy they are. Like, I understand. Whoa, I understand that, but man, I didn't care. It's just like, no, it's more fun to just play a duel normally. What you're doing right now is very frustrating. Hear what? Oh yeah, there's an animal that wants to get in here. Should I let it in?
Sure, why not? It's gonna keep doing it. Snookums!
Chair.
The boy.
I knew you were gonna.
What does the boy want?
Yeah, if you just want company, if you just want to lay down, then do that. Fuck off. I'm trying to record an episode here. We're almost done. Okay? Just chill.
Take a chill pill and chill. Wait. I could have sworn I heard a door again.
So, yeah, whoops, cat, annoying, what was I saying? Basically, Arc 5 was very boring. It's like, I went from 5Ds, which had an incredible story, the way that the game was played and the show was actually incredibly entertaining to watch, all the characters were amazing, to just a show that was so whatever. And look, I'll admit, I watched 3 episodes and saw 2 duels, 1 Carnival Duel only, and 1 Standard Duel. That's all that I saw. And that's all that I want. I didn't want to see any more. And like I said before, I hardly ever drop things. Because I always feel like I should stick with it. I feel I'm allowed this drop after 3 episodes. So I did. And I'm like, fuck it, it's terrible. I've heard people say it's gotten better, or that it's actually really good right now. Like, people are talking about it. And by people, I mean like 1 or 2 random posts that I see pop up on random websites when I'm going around. That just saw me talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I couldn't explain to you where these comments came from. But I've seen like 1 or 2 people say that it's really good right now or whatever. Or that something really cool just happened. Or, ooh, wow, this is interesting. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to watch it. I'd rather watch 5Ds again. And I will, one day. I definitely will. I'd love to expose it to someone who wants to watch it with me. And I'm like, she definitely should. I showed her only 1 duel from it, and she fucking... She's so into it. I showed her one of the best duels of the game, of the show. I keep calling it a game. I guess it is a game in a way.
Yeah.
But I showed her one of the best duels in the entire, in 5Ds, and...
I'm surprised you didn't while she was here.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you know, our computers don't have the best play thing, and Hulu has done a thing now where it's retarded, more retarded than ever, which is where I watched it originally. So I'll have to find a way to watch it. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll check it out with her, because it's amazing. Anyway, the thing I wanted to say about it, though, very briefly, was basically that there was after the first 2 seasons, and the Dark Signers were defeated, the entire 3rd season, it has no goal, basically. It's just the characters going through... There's a huge tournament coming up. The second tournament arc of the series is coming up. And the entire Season 3 is basically them training for it. That's it. With the occasional, oh, bad guys are here plotting something dramatic. And then that's it. And it sounds like the worst thing imaginable, but it was honestly the most fun that I've ever had watching the show. This cat is gonna... I'm gonna kill it. But yeah, doesn't that sound interesting?
Yeah.
It's an entire season where nothing really happens, plot progressive wise. There are a few episodes that are obviously setting up the pieces for something else. It's a lot of setup. That's what Season 3 is. It's just setup for Season 4. And even so, Season 3 was still incredible. Holy shit, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
What in the world does he want? Give it to him so he can go away. Damn, that's weird. Thank goodness. So yeah, so last episode was a chill episode. This was the manga and anime episode.
Sure.
Manga.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind watching that YuGiOh thing with you with the little zebra at the same time. Yes. I wouldn't mind. It sounds really interesting.
Oh yeah, it was incredibly good. Like, I'm trying to remember all the finer details of some points of it. And I enjoyed the whole thing. Like, I'm trying to remember, was there anyone I hated? Any of the characters? At least I was supposed to. Like, if I hated a character because I was supposed to hate it, then that doesn't count. I don't think so. I think I liked everybody for what they accomplished. Like, I will admit, there is some absurdity, but once again, card games on motorcycles to decide the fate of a planet, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's allowed absurdity, just based on its premise alone. So, as long as you understand that, it's a fucking blast to watch. Oh, there was one thing I said, one more thing about it before I'm done with it. There was one arc of episodes that, well, they kind of, I guess in a way, they bored me. Like, I love the anime, but the issue with these episodes wasn't that they were terrible, it's that there was too many of them. It's like I felt like they could cover this arc. It was an arc, it was a character arc for one of the other characters. Obviously. He's a supporting character. And, he was the only one who actually got this treatment, so lucky him. But, it was about, I want to say, 8 episodes or something. And it really should have been shorter. Like, honestly. I would skip the episodes because they're in a vacuum. And if you skip the episodes, you really don't lose anything. Like, I could tell you what happens in the episodes in literally, like, a minute. But I feel like if we were to watch it, we should watch through those. And it's pretty apparent which episodes they are, because all the other episodes in the show accomplish something and add to the overall thing of this or that. But these episodes were just in such a vacuum. It was more like a mini-series in its own weird way. So, yeah. Like, they would have been better. It would have been much better overall if it was shorter. That's basically it. That's its only problem right there. It didn't need the 8 episodes that it was allotted. And that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else was amazing. Fantastic. I want to read the manga now, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
The manga is incredibly different from the anime. From what I understand, it's its own completely separate story. Just the same characters in the universe. It's the same with GX. The YuGiOh GX manga is nothing like the anime, but it's really awesome. So, you know, weird shit there. Are you weird or are you weird?
I don't know the question.
Manga anime. There, I fused it together. Nailed it. I'm pretty sure I've read more manga than I've watched anime. Probably not. But out of the manga that I've read, I've definitely enjoyed probably all of them. Yeah. Yeah. Whereas anime, nope. Quite a few of those were shitty.
I'm kind of the opposite. I prefer to watch rather than read.
I would really rather like to watch things, because there's just so much more fun to actually seeing things move, but man, they suck. A lot of what I stumbled upon suck. Then again, if you knew my anime library that I've seen, you'd wonder, like, really, you watch this shit, but you can't get into this shit? Like, the good shit that everyone's talking about? And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Like, you know my... You know my time lapses? My time lapses, all the time lapses that I've done are of things that I've either watched or played. You know, Fire Emblem and all that. I have Fire Emblem characters. Like, all the characters that I've time lapsed, I tell you where they're from, and where they're from I've seen or played. So that's like half. Not really. That's actually only one. I've only ever drawn characters from one anime I've ever watched. 2 actually. No, 3. Right. Because I've drawn GX character, 5D's character, all that, so good times. But yeah, so don't judge me. Here's the thing. those were fun to watch and were actually good in some ways. Whereas all the other stuff, I look at it and I'm like, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. It's like, cause like the entire world went, like people went fucking crazy for Attack on Titan, and
yeah, I don't see the appeal on that one, honestly.
me neither. I mean, it's not like I don't think it sucks because I didn't see anything of it, but I don't know. Nothing about what I've heard from anyone who's talked about it has ever made me go like, I should go watch that. Nothing. Nothing's convinced me that I should, so I didn't. I don't know.
Although I did fall into One Punch Man because I was curious. It did not disappoint. That was a really good anime. I
Isn't it like 10 episodes or something?
12. Yeah, it's really short.
Should probably watch it. You watch it. It's not dubbed, is it?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Do you think it will get dubbed one day?
Who knows, honestly.
It's always hard to say with those kinds of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never.
But
maybe I'll check it out. Who knows?
It's one of those it's one of those animes that just the animation itself is like really, really, really good. From what I'm told, it's just like it's done in an average budget, but it's almost like movie quality kind of shit.
Yeah, I've seen people compare. They do a lot of comparison shots. Of here's like a little snippet of One Punch Man, and here's a snippet of a big, like, huge anime that's running right now, and it's like clearly One Punch Man looks a lot better, and it's like that is weird and also a bit inexcusable, honestly, because
the people are the work in One Punch Man like really experienced. I believe it's Madhouse, and they're known for their action anime and stuff like that. One Punch Man itself is like, it's more of a comedy, a parody of superheroes.
Yeah, I've gotten that from everything I've heard. It's like the only.
That's all you need to know. It's better that you just go in it blind, because it does catch you off guard sometimes.
Yeah, I should eventually just check it out because once again, 12 episodes, so that's like not at all a time commitment there of any sort of meaningful value. It's like, oh yeah, sure, 12 episodes, very quick.
But let me know when you do, because I won't mind watching it again.
And what else is there? I was gonna say something else. Right. I just remember some other anime that I've watched that I haven't drawn anything on. So I do have a few more anime to my name, but not a lot. Gonzo. I've seen Gonzo's anime, Bloss Rider. I watched it way back in the day. I thought that one was pretty rad. It was a 2D, 3D integrated anime, and it was very fucking awesome. I really enjoyed it.
Those kinds.
Like all the creatures in the show, I forgot what they were called. It's been so long since I watched it. But everybody who transforms into the creature turns 3D, and all the bikes and vehicles are in 3D. But the environments and the characters themselves are in 2D. So it's really fucking cool though. Like man, the fucking action, that was action. When the characters fought, they fucking fought. It was intense. You can get a bit snippet of that in the openings for the anime too, when Blue and Red and Blue and Gert are fighting. It's pretty awesome. Especially because Gert has knives everywhere. That was my favorite thing about that character. He has blades in his hands, obviously, but he also has blades in his fucking feet, and it's pretty damn crazy. Of course, Red's better because he has a scythe, but you know, we're not competing. Except that we totally are. Like, seriously, that anime, like, everything about it was pretty damn awesome, and it had the it had a pretty interesting ending, too. So I was totally down with the ending, which is good. If they end well, then I'm all the more for it. I'm more willing to recommend it. Like, fucking 5Ds has a phenomenal ending, so it's like, I'd get people to watch it just to see how it ends, because it has a fantastic ending. It's a lot like, the opposite, although granted an ending can't sell something that's broken. So, luckily 5Ds is already amazing on its own, but it's like, you need to watch this, because when you get to the ending, it's gonna be like, just, wow. You're gonna be watching the ending, you're just gonna be thinking about the last 150 episodes, and you're gonna be like, wow. Whereas it's the inverse with, like, Kamen Rider Blade. Kamen Rider Blade has an amazing ending. Honestly, when I got to it, I'm like, that was perfect. That was like, they couldn't have made a better ending if they tried. But the rest of the show is pretty damn bad. And it's like, as great as the ending is, I don't think anybody could sit through the 40 episodes to get there, honestly. I barely did, and I didn't the second time. I tried to watch it again with my sister over there, my oldest sister, Gamer Bunny, who I played Final Fantasy 9 with. I tried to watch it with her, and she hated it. She could not get into it, and because she couldn't get into it, I couldn't get into it. Honestly, I was watching, I'm like, was this good? Like, I was literally questioning that to myself. The only thing I could remember was that the ending was good, and that's it. Everything else? I don't know. I didn't remember anything else about it. Movie was good. So if you want to watch anything Kamen Rider Blade movie related, watch the movie Missing Ace. It's actually good. Like, all the way through. And it's only like an hour commitment. So once again, very quick. Seriously, the movie is way better than the entire series. Weird. Granted, you do need to know you need to have a little bit of context, but I think they explained it well enough in the movie. I could be wrong. They hit it up really quickly, so it's basically an alternate ending. Because the show ended with this character not killing this character, but the movie ends with, well, begins with what if he did kill him, and then the rest of the movie is after that. So, or kill's the wrong word. They have a word for it. I forget what the word is. I think it might have just been seal anyway. I don't remember if they had a specific term. But regardless, that was that whole issue. This is a long episode.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking, like, oh, maybe we'll end it here, but it's like, I don't know. I keep thinking, what if I come up with something else to say? I don't know. I mean, you have anything else to say?
Yeah, there are a couple of other things, like, just a few on the anime issue, but I think we can say them for some other time.
I suppose.
It's just a little tidbits, like the OVA of Pokemon Origin. That one fucking sucked.
Never saw it.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
I don't remember, that was the one with, that followed Red?
Yeah.
As he, like, beat the people and it had Mega Charizard and shit in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I know what that is. Cool. When did that even come out? Was it, like, alongside XY?
No, I think it was before the game itself, XY came out.
Oh, like a promo material or something with the Mega in it.
Yeah, for the Mega, yeah. Fucking God!
Sucked.
Shit.
Is that it? That we were trying to say it sucked?
Oh, yeah. No, it was mostly this Blissey right here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just that, the other thing. Oh, well. Shows how much I'm paying attention to. I don't understand. What did it do?
It's minimized. No, it's this is just gonna drag on the battle like forever.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this deluxe-sized episode of Pokemans. It's pretty damn long. Shit. So I only recorded 2 episodes a session, but one is absurdly long. So, fuck me, right? My editing life sucks, but, you know, what are you gonna do? We'll eventually come back again and finish this series out soon. I believe today is Friday, so I think the series is actually gonna premiere on Monday. So,
yes!
That is so weird to think about. Time travel. Anyway, oh, and we won the fight. Good.
Oh,
are we still in the radio tower?
Yeah, this was the last thing.
Oh, so we did finish it.
Yeah.
I figured it'd be a bit quicker. Oh well.
No, there was a lot of going back and forth.
Anyway, we did it. We completed the radio tower, and we're all set to, I guess, go to the 8th gym.
Yeah, we should be.
And we'll do that next time. And then we'll tackle Victory Road and the Elite Four and the Champion, and we'll reach the end of this randomized mess. So, yeah.
No, I think I have to go to the 10 tower now.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, we'll do that next time. So, till then, hasta.